What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Today I have a very exciting trip announcement for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. We have an absolutely loaded trip announcement on deck, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Again, super excited to share this trip announcement with you guys. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time now, and I really hope you guys are excited for this. So without any further delay, let's get started with today's trip announcement, everybody. So we have a little bit of backstory to get us started here, because this backstory of course led to why we're doing this trip, and I'm excited to share this with you guys. So we're just not going to waste any further time and get into the backstory. So as you guys may or may not know, I grew up in a pretty rural area, and I've been looking to spend more time with aviation enthusiasts for quite some time now. So obviously there's been some small things in my life that I've been able to do, obviously plane spotting being the big one, as I've been able to go to the airports and meet with a few people, which has been a bunch of fun, and I really enjoy those moments as well. More recently, something that's been a little bit more engaging, I guess you could say, is my student pilot training for my private pilot's license. That's been very fun to get to interact with fellow aviation enthusiasts, and whether they're just trying to become a pilot or just interacting in general, that's also been very fun. But not to get too caught up on that, long story short, I've really wanted to interact with more aviation enthusiasts for a long time. And as you guys may or may not know, there are several events around the world, and for where I live, the United States, that there's the ability to be able to do that. Particularly, there was one event last summer that really caught my eye for a lot of reasons, and it was something that I thought was really cool. And I thought it would be very interesting to talk to fellow aviation enthusiasts about and see if this would be something that I would like to go to in the future. So obviously you have the Oshkoshes of the world and different small one-off type things, but this event particularly really caught my eye last summer, and it was something that I thought would be very cool to attend. This is the Airliners International Convention, and the Airliners International Convention is really cool for so many reasons. They host it at a different city every year in the summer usually, and what they do is they'll go to a city and host an aviation event where vendors can come and sell items like model airplanes, aviation memorabilia, posters, all kinds of fun stuff. Aviation enthusiasts can hang out and interact with fellow aviation enthusiasts and just have fun conversations, which is really fun. And even this year, for instance, they're going to be doing ramp tours at the local airport, which is also really exciting. So there's a lot of fun stuff to do at Airliners International from my assessment. I found a lot of really good reviews and just interactions with it, and I thought it would be really cool to see. I saw the Phoenix convention last year in 2021, and I thought it would be a bunch of fun to attend a convention like this, and I thought it would be really cool. Luckily, a lot of things went my way, and I saw that there was an opportunity to be able to attend this year's show for Airliners International in 2022 in the Chicago show, which I'm very excited about. So that is the cornerstone of this trip. I will be attending, my goodness, the Airliners International 2022 convention, which will be at Chicago O'Hare. I'm really excited for this. This will be my first time attending any sort of aviation convention, if you will. I've never been to like a full-fledged air show or anything like that. I think I've been to maybe a couple of small fly-ins locally, but never anything like this. And I'm really excited because there's going to be a lot of awesome things to do at Airliners International, and this trip's going to be so much fun. I'm really excited. We'll talk about some more of those details coming up, but if you are going to the convention and would like to contact me, you're more than welcome to comment or DM me, and we can definitely get something arranged if you would like to meet up. I would absolutely love to meet up with you guys, and if you guys are available, it would be a bunch of fun to get to see everybody, meet up with you guys, hopefully hang out too, and just see what everything's all about at Airliners International, because there'll be a bunch of fun stuff to do no matter what it is, and I'm really excited. So definitely let me know, but we'll talk more in detail about that here in just a moment. So let's talk about the full trip as a whole. So this trip will be centered around the Airliners International 2022 convention, which I'm very excited about. This will be a 3-day trip, as we have a lot to go into detail about, which is very exciting. So might as well just get started, because we have a long list of well, not a long list, but we have a solid list and itinerary, a schedule to take a look at. So with all that being said, let's take a look at the schedule. So this will be beginning tomorrow as I film this, or not as I film this, but as I post this. On June 23rd, the Thursday of 2022 is when this trip will begin. June 23rd, 2022 on a Thursday, which I'm very excited about. So we have a lot of awesome things to go into, so I'm not even going to waste any further time, so we'll just get started. So as you guys may know, obviously going to choose Tulsa for this departure. I have a really good itinerary here that I'm very pleased with. I'm really excited to share the details with you guys. It's going to be a bunch of fun. So we're going to be flying out of Tulsa International Airport on our way to Chicago Chicago at 7 a.m. on Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. We're going to be departing at 7 a.m. and we're going to be arriving in the Houston Intercontinental. Yes, we are not going nonstop. I think you guys will see here in a moment why. At 8:34 a.m. This will be United Flight 2382. This will be once again from Tulsa International Airport to Houston Intercontinental International Airport, and this will be on the Boeing 737-900ER, the old DirecTV configurations from Continental, and this will be in seat 28A. I'm very excited for this, as this will be finally, at long last, my very first United Airlines flight. This has been something that I've been trying to do for quite some time now, despite some real hiccups, and I'm really excited to finally make it to United Airlines. United, I've heard so many good things about United, and especially recently what they've been doing. Scott Kirby as CEO, valid of 2020, I believe. United's just been making moves, man. I'm really excited to give United a try and see what United's all about. I really want to see how their service is, how the full process is, and all kinds of stuff. And I can already say by all the emails that I'm getting, I have high expectations for United, so I'm really excited. So this will be my very first United Airlines flight. I'm really excited. The 737-900 is also a really cool plane for United. I think they have a really good product with that, and I'm excited to get to experience it from Tulsa to Houston, which will be a bunch of fun. Again, that is UA 2382, our first flight today, Tulsa to Houston Intercontinental in seat 28A, which I'm very excited about. So that will make for a phenomenal trip for it. I'm really excited for it. From 8:30 a.m. From 8:30 a.m., once we arrive to Houston Intercontinental, which will be my first time at Houston, which I'm very excited about, just like the United situation. I've been trying to get to Houston for such a long time. The closest I've got, I think, San Antonio, so I'm really excited to get to see what Houston Intercontinental Airport's all about. It seems like a really cool airport with all the United and fun stuff. So what we'll be doing at Houston from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. approximately is a bunch of plane spotting, which I'm really excited about. So we should be having an awesome time doing some plane spotting at Houston Continental. There's a lot of really cool planes there, like all the United mainline, some really cool mainline aircraft for various other domestic carriers, along with some international heavies, hopefully. So I'm really excited for that hour of spotting at Houston Intercontinental and get to see what it's all about. So the location's kind of TBA right now, which is kind of ironic, because I was going to ask you guys if you guys had any advice, but here's kind of what I'm thinking. So they have a SkyTrain, which oh my gosh, I'm so excited I cannot talk. Okay, let's try this again. They have a SkyTrain at Houston Intercontinental, which I think will be a really nice piece to utilize. It's not quite like Dallas's or anything like that. It just goes straight, so there may be some good views from it, but I'm not quite sure at this time, so that's kind of the anticipation there. But hopefully it can provide some good views. I'm definitely going to give that a try. My other spotting location thought is there's some concourses that point north. I obviously don't want my pictures backlit, so I'm going to be shooting towards the north from the south, or behind the aircraft, obviously towards the south, but spotting towards the north. Kind of hard to explain, but I was thinking the tip of Terminal C may be a good place to do that. There's also some other concourses on the west side of the airport that maybe I could do that on. But if anybody knows any good locations during the summer months in the morning to spot from Houston Intercontinental, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it. I just thought about it because the sun's actually going to be out of the northeast, kind of into the east, so that may not be the best spot at that time of the day, but I think we'll make it work regardless. So not sure exactly where it's going to be yet, but if you guys have any good recommendations for spotting, I may try to even go over to the 1.5s maybe and try to work with those, because the lighting would be really good on those runways. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be spotting at Houston yet, but if you guys have any recommendations during the morning time of the summer when the sun's going to be pretty much out of the east, feel free to let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But the Houston layover should be a bunch of fun. It'll make for a really fun vlog, and it'll make for a really nice hour there at Houston. I hope it goes really well, so I'm very excited for the layover at Houston Intercontinental. Next up will be our next flight over to Chicago. This will be from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This will be United Flight 501 from Houston Intercontinental International Airport to Chicago O'Hare International Airport on the Boeing 737 MAX 8. Really excited for this. We'll be seated in seat 30F for this one. Really wish we get in first class, but it's okay because that would be a really fun first class flight. But I'm really excited for this flight. As you guys may or may not know, last summer United launched their brand new signature cabin. I'm sorry, my computer turned off. I didn't want my microphone to turn off. I'm sorry. As you guys may or may not know, last summer United launched their brand new signature domestic cabin on the Boeing 737 MAX 8, and the intention for Scott Kirby and everybody at United is to put that into their full narrow-body fleet going into the future. And that product looks absolutely incredible from what I've seen. The in-flight entertainment looks insane. The seat padding looks really good. Very spacious, a lot of amenities, and I'm really excited to try the product. I lucked out big time with this, as that's only like once a week on the 737 MAX, so I got really lucky that was on Thursday, and the time works pretty well, so I'm really excited to get to try the 737 MAX 8. You know, there was not a ton of great options getting up to Chicago from what I saw. No American heavies that were within reason. No Delta was way too expensive and no heavies anyway. So I thought that this would be a great time to try United 737 MAX product. And I'm really excited to see how they do on the MAX 8 with the signature cabin. I'm very, very excited. I hope you guys are as well. That's going to make for a very fun trip port and a very fun flight. I'm very eager to see. I'm using very all the time, but really eager to see how United does with their Boeing 737 MAX 8 product. And I think it'll be a really nice impression for United to see what the future holds. And maybe they'll become a frequent flyer of mine. I'm not sure, but really excited, or I'll become a frequent flyer of them, I should say. But really excited to see how that's going to unfold, and it'll be really, really cool. So very excited to see that, and that's going to be an awesome flight on the Boeing 737 MAX 8. Really, really excited. Excuse me. That will take us into Chicago O'Hare on Thursday, June 23rd at 1 p.m. As you guys may or may not know, I'll put a scheduled convention picture on the screen for you guys to show you guys what the schedule is. But that's about when the convention starts for registered guests. I believe Thursday is 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. I believe Friday is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and I believe Saturday is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that is kind of the purpose of the 3-day trip, to go to the convention all 3 days. And we're not just going to be going to the convention, although that will be a main cornerstone of it. But the plan is to go to the convention, meet up with everybody that's going to be there, including you guys if you are going to be there. Just see what all is going on. Really eager to see. I think there's like 250 vendor tables, so I'm really eager to see all kinds of fun stuff that they'll have there and what all it's going to be about. I'm really, really excited for that. And also just to meet fellow aviation enthusiasts, maybe make some new contacts and see what everything's about. I think this is going to be a great opportunity to enhance my contact list in the aviation community. I think this will be a really fun event to interact with people and just see what it's all about. It's going to be a bunch of fun, and I'm really, really excited for it. So that's the plan at the convention. We'll spend several hours there for sure. So I think it's going to be a bunch of fun. Let me know what you guys think, and if you guys are going to be there, let me know. I know companies and manufacturers, retailers such as Gemini Jets, DG Pilot, Midwest Model Store, that full lineup. I think all of those guys are going to be there, so that's really exciting. It'll be really, really cool to get to meet up with these guys and hopefully have a very fun time. So I think it'll be absolutely awesome. So I'm really, really excited for that, and I hope you guys are as well. So that's going to be a bunch of fun. And I also plan to do spotting at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. Not sure exactly what days it will be. I think Friday evening for sure, but maybe Thursday evening too. And we'll also get some great spotting in. There's a lot of awesome stuff at Chicago. The BAA 380s there. Pretty much everything that you saw in my Chicago O'Hare update that I did with AS Aviation, that's pretty much the lineup plus a bunch of United planes. So that's kind of what it is. But I'm really, really excited, and some internationals too, of course. So, and that was just kind of scratching the surface. But I'm really, really excited to see what O'Hare's all about. I've not been to Chicago O'Hare since 2017. I've never been on to an actual vacation to Chicago, if you want to call this that. I would say this is kind of more of a aviation business trip, but whatever you want to call this, no matter what it is, leisure, I don't know what you want to call it. I haven't been there in a long time, so I'm really, really excited to get to see what it's all about, and I think it'll be an absolute blast. So I'm really, really excited for that. It's going to be so much fun. So Airliners International is going to be so much fun. Feel free to leave me a comment if you're going to be there, or direct message me. I would love to get to meet up with you guys. Just let me know. I'm going to be wearing a white Redriveraviation shirt with my logo on it, not the American MD-80 tail, but it has the titles Redriveraviation on it. I wish I had something around here that had that logo on it, but I unfortunately don't. But I may just put it on the screen. So that is what you'll find me in. You'll also find me with khaki shorts probably, and you guys know what I look like. Come on now. So yes, feel free to come say hi. Don't be nervous. I would love to get to interact with you guys. I try to be as friendly and nice as possible, and hopefully that transpires through the videos and maybe even real life if you're there. So, and if not, don't worry. Hopefully we can do some more meetups in the future, wherever that may be. So if you're going to be around, feel free to let me know. But there's a lot of upcoming conventions. I really want to go to Oshkosh next year too, so there'll be plenty of opportunities to meet up with you guys. Speaking of which, maybe we can actually do a full community meetup. I feel like that would be really cool, maybe sometime later this summer or next year. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Maybe we could organize that. But ultimately, I think it would be a bunch of fun, and if you guys are going to be there, feel free to let me know. I think it's going to be an absolute blast, and I'm really, really excited for it. So again, that will be the full Chicago side of things. For the full trip, of course, we're going to have all the trip reports, all the in-flight videos, all the layover vlogs, intro, outro vlogs, all of that fun stuff. And then for Airliners particularly, what my plan is to vlog all 3 days of the convention, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And on top of that, also make some spotting videos at Chicago O'Hare, however many that we end up having. So I think it would be a bunch of fun, especially if we get a full group together. We'll have to see how that unfolds. But if we get a full group together, that would be a bunch of fun for a video and things like that. I don't know if there'll be any fellow content creators there, so nevertheless, hopefully there is, and maybe I'll get to meet up with them, and if they want to make content, that would be really cool too. But nevertheless, I'm really excited for Airliners International. I think it'll be an absolute blast, and it will be so much fun. I'm really excited for it. So again, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the day of the convention, and on Saturday, that is when in the evening I'll take it back to the house. So here's the list for Saturday, June 25th, which will be my departure date out. So we are going to be on United again. Price was very good, so couldn't resist, and especially for the aircraft that they provided. So at 4 p.m., we're going to be departing from Chicago O'Hare on UA flight 1821, excuse me, and we'll be arriving into Denver International Airport. Very excited to get to Denver at 6 p.m. and it's going to be on the Boeing 777-200, which is super exciting. I've been trying to get on wide body for quite some time. You guys may or may not know the backstory, but I've been trying to get on my very first wide body airplane for so long, and it's just so many things have went wrong to where I haven't been able to. I've tried with Delta, American, and United, but just everything has failed. But hopefully this will finally be the opportunity where I get United Airlines' 777 product for the very first time. Granted, this is their older interior along with the Pratt & Whitney, which I think that's kind of cool, and hopefully everything will be okay since they've had issues in the past, but I believe it's going to be good. So I'm really, really excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. Speaking of which, that was my first 737 MAX previously as well. So a lot of firsts in this, but I'm really, really excited. So this will be absolutely awesome. It's layout 4 on Seat Guru, if you guys are curious, I'm pretty sure. And we'll be in seat 36L, which is a really nice seat in front of the R3 door, which is a good view of the wing. So I'm really, really excited for that. So it'll be a bunch of fun to get to assess United's older 777 product. Of course, they're going to be retrofitting that and all that fun stuff, or getting new airplanes, I should say, and just moving on from that product. But it'll be nice to see what that was like for so many years and just all that fun stuff. So that'll make for another fun flight, first heavy ever. It's going to be a vibe. I'm really, really excited for it, and I hope you guys are excited for that content to come from the Boeing 777 as well. It's going to be an absolute blast. Once we arrive to Denver, which this will be my first time in Denver since 2014, very, very excited. We'll be doing some spotting at Denver from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be yet. I'm kind of waiting for forecast to fizzle, or not fizzle out, excuse me, but kind of get a more set forecast to see what I'll do yet. But it will probably either be one of the brand new patios at Denver International Airport. Last month, they actually opened the Terminal C new extension and patio for Southwest, which is really exciting. So it may be that patio if the lighting is good. If the lighting is not good, then I may just do the Terminal B one that opened last year. I think it may have been November 2020. It was sometime around then, but on the United Terminal B. So nevertheless, wherever I end up spotting, I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. It's going to be an absolute blast to get to see Denver. It's been 8 years, so I'm really excited to see what all is going on in Denver nowadays, and I think it's going to be a bunch of fun. So Denver's a great airport. We'll get a lot of Frontier, Southwest, and United, amongst other various planes, mainline planes, and even some internationals, hopefully. So I'm really excited. Denver's a fun airport, and it'll be really cool to visit the Mile High City for the first time in quite some time. So really excited, and I hope you guys are as well. So that will take us to our final flight at 9 p.m. that Saturday. We'll be flying from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. On board United Airlines flight 1130 from Denver to Tulsa on, yet again, another Boeing 737-900. Kind of thought about doing the Emerald 175 here, but the connection was really tight, and let's just get some mainline now, because I'm sure they'll be around in the future, whether we're going like, I don't know, Huntsville, Alabama, or I'm trying to think of one. Maybe like a Longview, Texas, or something like that, where we'll get to use the Emerald 175. So I thought I would take the 737-900 on this. We'll be in seat 34F, so nothing elite, but it is the only night flight of the deal, and we were just trying to get back on a solid itinerary, and the 777 is kind of the highlight there, so I can't complain. Though 737-900 will be great in economy, and I'm really excited to see how United Airlines will treat that flight, especially that late, but I think it'll be really, really fun. I'm really excited to assess what's going on with the United 737-900s ×2, so really excited for that. And that will be a great way to conclude the Airliners International 2022 trip. I'm so excited for this trip. I hope you guys are as well. There'll be so much amazing content to come from this trip, and just so many awesome experiences. If you're going to be there, feel free to let me know in the comment section. You're also welcome to direct message me on Instagram. We can definitely schedule something. May even make a group on Instagram or something like that. So if you are there, feel free to let me know, and we can definitely make that happen. But I'm really, really excited. I hope you guys are as well. It's going to be an absolute blast. And even if you're not able to go, I'll be sure to share the content with you guys. It's going to be an absolute blast, and I really hope you guys are excited for it. So So much amazing content to come from this trip. Again, I really hope you guys are excited for it. I think we have a blast in store. I don't know about you guys, but this has been something I've been very excited about. And no matter what, there'll also be future opportunities. So I'm really excited no matter what's going to happen. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. I hope you guys are as well. And we got a bunch of amazing content to come, experiences, and just all kinds of fun stuff. So again, 4 trip reports, all the layover vlogs, intro, outro vlogs. We'll have the in-flight videos, all the Airliners vlogs from the actual convention, day 1, 2, and 3. We'll also have the Chicago Air spotting videos, amongst other videos that may surface, maybe some content creator videos. I don't know. Nevertheless, I really hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be an absolute blast. I think it'll be a bunch of fun to finally do something really cool like this. Obviously, the pandemic's been a crazy time, and we won't get into a potential recession and all that right now. I don't know what's going to happen. I've just seen the news a little bit, so hopefully it won't be bad, but nevertheless, it'll be a bunch of fun to get to Airliners International 2022. I think it'll be an absolute blast, and I really hope you guys are excited for this trip. Feel free to let me know, but nevertheless, this trip's going to be so much fun. Really hope you guys are excited for it, and we're just going to have an absolute blast, man. So excited to live it up, and it's going to be so much fun. So with all that being said, that will do it for today's trip announcement, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, feel free to let me know if you're going to be there, and if not, be excited for content because you can live it with me. So really excited. Hope you guys are as well, and that will do it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love, and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.